What up, what up? It's A-Stoke G, back with another topic, back with another video. So the title of this video is going to be, you are still blessed after losing a job. So admin notes, thanks again to all the subscribers that have subscribed to my channel. I endeavor to keep pushing the videos out, to give you leverage to better yourselves. Also, if you want a channel review of your YouTube channel, email me at asog757@gmail.com. My email address is in the description below. So let's get into it. So you are still blessed after losing a job. Also, it's Memorial Day today of 2025, so I'm getting the grill set right now. See them coals? Coals about to get right, yo. I'm about to cook it up. But yeah, so back in February, I had made a video, and I post a video right here, right there. If it doesn't populate, then I'll put the link in the description below. So that video is titled "God Bless Donald Trump and Elon Musk." Now I made that video February 25th of this year. Today is, I want to say May the 27th, I believe, or the 28th of 2025. And so when I made that video a little bit over a month before I got furloughed, right? And I talked about federal workers being let go, being laid off in that video. And also I talked about Donald Trump and Elon Musk as well in that video. So if you would, I want you guys to watch that video after you watch this video, because I think the video I'm going to make right now and that video is going to tie in with each other, and it's going to give you full context as far as like what I mean when I say you're still blessed even after losing a job, right? So thing is, you know, when folks have jobs, whether it be a job that you don't want to have, right? You can't stay in your job, which unfortunately I think is the majority of Americans. A lot of Americans don't like their job, right? Or they would prefer not to work that particular job. They may not hate it, but they don't necessarily want to do that for, 15, 20, 30 years of their life, only to leave it, right? To try to get a pension or try to, to scale their 401k for them to be able to live without having to work anymore, right? Be able to get some type of income coming every single month, right? So a lot of Americans, they make a lot of sacrifices when it comes to jobs because they want to, and them jobs may pay a lot of money, but that may not be necessarily what they want to do with their lives, right? But they make the sacrifice because they have bills, right? They have life, there's life in, they have a family, they may have goals in life they want to achieve, so even though they may not like that job, they're still going to stay there because, it benefits them in the long run, right? Even though they may not want to do that particular job. And over these last few months, a lot of folks have lost these jobs, right? Now, like I said, some folks may not like the job they lost, right? But they're still upset, they're still angry that they lost it, because more likely it wasn't anything that they did, it was because of downsizing. And folks are they're done. They've had it. They're like, how in the world could I lose this job? You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't make any sense. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand the logic for me being laid off, whether it be I'm a federal worker or I'm in corporate America, right? It doesn't make any sense. But here's the thing I want you guys to understand when it comes to being laid off, being furloughed, being fired, whatever the case may be, right? So during the time you had this job, you was being provided provision, right? The job was paying you a paycheck, paying you money, right? Or they was giving you something, right, to make sure that you was able to be taken care of. Now, me being a Christian, I understand that all these things tie back into God. It all ties back into, me serving the Lord and understanding that, my provision, and whether it came from a job or somewhere else, it still originated from God himself, making sure that happened in my life, right? Now, of course, it sometimes, and actually a lot of times, it comes with prayer. It comes with, having a relationship with him. And then you have a lot of folks don't pray at all. You got a lot of folks don't even talk to God, and they're still blessed with jobs that make six figures. You know what I'm saying? So God is merciful. He has a lot of grace for us. He has a lot of patience for us, right? So a lot of times, even though we may not even reverence God, he still will bless us, right? So just understand that when you was on that job, you was blessed, right, for having a job in the first place. Because a lot of folks can't even get jobs, right? I'm talking about before folks even started getting laid off in the masses years ago, right? There's some folks that may have records, right, as far as a criminal record. Some folks may have disabilities that may prevent them from getting the job that they want that's going to pay them a lot of money, right? So just the fact you had a job means that you was blessed, right? And a lot of folks, when they lost a job, they feel like God left them. Watch that video. I'm telling you, the video I talked about, God bless Donald Trump, Elon Musk, because I said something in that video that I think is going to bless you. I think it's going to give things full context, because when you had the job, you was blessed. Losing the job, you was blessed, right? Because even though things may look grim right now, even though things may look to a certain degree where things may not get better anytime soon, or they may not ever get better, right? God is still here. God is still in control. And that's the reason why I said in that video, you still blessed with two leaders, because I can't be the person that damned them to hell. That's not me. That's not in my control, right? And, you have to really put this thing in full context when it comes to, how you move in life, and whether you reverence God, whether you believe in God or you don't. Because like I said, God is still merciful, and he still gives us grace. So even though we may not reverence him, he still is going to be out there still doing things for us, right? Now, God can get angry and God can't put you in situations where you don't want to be in, right? I'm not going to say he can't do that. All I'm saying is that if you still got a roof over your head right now, even though you lost a job, if you're still able to get money some kind of way, because even though you lost a job, you're able to get food, you're able to provide for your family, right? All these things without working, that means you're still blessed, right? Now, let's say that those things are taken away from you, and it comes to a point, Lord forbid, right, that you get to a point where you cannot provide food for yourself. You can't provide food for your family. You can't provide shelter for your family. You're still blessed, right? Because the thing is that everything that happens in life happens for a reason, and everything that happens in your life everything that happens in your life is eventually is going to be for your good. There's a lot of things that you get in life that would be considered success on your part, that you had to go through some fire, right? What's that right there? That's fire right there, right? You got to go through some fire to get to the other side and to be successful in anything you do in life, right? You can't be successful by having a test. That's how God made us. That's how God made life for us. So I'm telling you, y'all, I know for myself, I'm still blessed, even though I don't got a job right now, right? And regardless of whether God blesses with another job tomorrow, the next day after that, a month from now, a year from now, or never, I'm still blessed. And you are too. Regardless of whether you believe in God or not, you're still blessed. God will bless you going in and coming out. Watch that video, I'm telling you. That video that I made months ago is going to tie into this video. I'm telling you, it's going to give you full context. But I really felt like I needed to make this video because I think a lot of folks feel like that God left them. God hates them because they lost a job. Don't believe that. That ain't number the enemy in your head right now trying to tell you a whole bunch of mess that you're supposed to be even listening to, right? Don't listen to that. Don't listen to that at all. You know what I'm saying? Don't listen to the enemy. Listen to God. And what I'm telling you right now is that God blessed you with the job, and God is still blessing you even without a job, because God is still providing. He's still in control. I promise he is. All right? So I appreciate y'all. Love y'all. When we discuss this topic or subject, then be official channel. Email me at asog757@gmail.com. My email address is in the description below. Say so G signing out. I'm gone.